Welcome in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you tonight as we are getting set for Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Final between the PD IceCats and the Binghamton Black Bears. You can see the lines wrapped around the building today as people getting set to come inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena for what could be the final game of the FPHL season. Binghamton leads this series 2-1, and they will have the opportunity to win the cup tonight in front of the hometown crowd. PD on the other side is trying to stave off elimination as they must win tonight to live to fight on a Sunday afternoon Mother's Day showdown. Cole, last night, the Black Bears played the best game of the entire postseason. Hopefully they still have some left in the tank, but they were able to put 8 goals in, setting a franchise record for goals in a playoff game.
And it really was a full team effort, right? You take a look here on the replay, a lot of guys getting involved, and really the tide turned here when Sirota got it started. He undressed Colgan a little bit, but you look at the response from the IceCats, that was it. That's all Dominic Tomei was willing to surrender, because this goal right here is what flipped the game on its head. DeRazio just went inside out, beat all the IceCats, and ever since then it was pandemonium. The Black Bears rattled off 6 more goals. Everyone got involved, none more than this guy right here. Garrett Sargis had 2, and now they look to close this one out and beat a Carolina team for the 3rd year in a row.
Garrett Sargis actually had 2 power play goals. Binghamton scored on 3 straight power plays, and all of those power plays were 5-on-4. That's something that the Black Bears really hadn't connected with so far in the Commissioner Cup Final, and to be fair, kind of in the postseason as well. They got goals on 5-on-3 against Port Huron, and Binghamton only scored 4 goals in that series. They doubled that in Game 3 last night just by themselves.
Yeah, they really seemed to find that wall and bust through it last night as they were able to get the offense rolling. I mean, some new guys, like we said, Sargis, Steffen, broke 4 sticks. Doesn't matter when you put a goal in the back of the net. You take a look at Stubbs getting his first goal of the series. Kirkby got on the board. Yates, just everyone getting involved. And look, take a look at this pass from Chichu Latham. He had the best game, I think, of the season for his rookie year last night. No time like the presence.
Black Bears were able to pot 8 goals last night. See if they can do the same, or as PD dried up the well, and they are going to try to force a Game 5. Brendan Colgan and Dominic Tomei will face off for the 4th time in this Commissioner's Cup Final. The Black Bears looking to etch their names in history in professional hockey by winning a 3rd straight title tonight. More on that throughout the night and if the opportunity presents itself. But for right now, we are going to step aside. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. When we come back, we're talking about the players to watch tonight for both sides as we get set for Game 4. Coming up right after these messages here live on YouTube.
Nice work, boys.
Thank you.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Made fresh every day. Big flavor, bold choices. Crafted with care, served with pride. Alexander's Cafe, downtown Binghamton.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Let's go ahead and talk about the UHS Sports Medicine injuries and scratches while we get the players to watch queued up. Much different lineup tonight for the PD IceCats. After going down with an injury last night, there will not be Dominic's Marcinkevich in the lineup tonight. His brother, Patrick's, is a healthy extra, along with Dominic Della Savita, Parker Rutherford, Xavier Abdella. And they're going to have a lot new players into the lineup tonight, like Jake Jurgenite, also Jake Cox, who we saw earlier in the Florence side of the series, and Jordan Popoff will make his Commissioner's Cup final debut tonight as well. For the Black Bears tonight, Austin DeRazio is out of the lineup due to illness. Cam Cervoni will step into his spot in the lineup. Dan Weber will play with Dan Stone on that first defensive pairing. Same scratches for the Black Bears last night, except for the DeRazio-Cervoni switch. Holy, York, Schwitt, Hohen, and Emerson Emery sitting this one out as well. All right, and let's see now if we're good for players to watch for tonight's game. We'll start with the thing on PD's side of the ice. It's Houston Wilson. He's been Mr. Clutch for the IceCats this postseason. And not only was he a big factor in the Columbus series, Cole, he had a very big hand in the Florence swing down south.
Yeah, I mean, Houston Wilson's really turned himself into a star this coming playoffs, and he's done a nice job for these IceCats just getting everything going. That star right there, that game-winning goal, game-tying goal versus Columbus, he was the one who sent them to the Commissioner Cup final in overtime in Game 3.
Now on the other side of things, for the Black Bears, we're going to take a look at a guy who's really made a name for himself in the Commissioner's Cup final the last 2 seasons. It's Zach Sirota.
And he comes out alive at the best times, does he not? Scoring last night, he had a few last season against the Thunderbirds in the finals, and Zach Sirota looking to etch his name back into some more Binghamton history tonight.
Short-handed goal last night for the Black Bears. It was the first one of the postseason for Binghamton. Led the Empire Division in short-handed goals during the regular season. So nice to see the Black Bears have now scored every single way they can during this postseason run. We're going to take a timeout, come back, and we will meet the starters for tonight's game, brought to you by our friends over at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Crowd filling in as we get set for a sold-out Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Final between the PD IceCats and the Binghamton Black Bears. PD, the number 4 seed in the Continental Division, was the last team to qualify on the penultimate regular season weekend. And the Black Bears, on the other side of things, Cole, they had their playoff ticket punched back in February.
Yeah, but now look where we are, Division's Veterans Memorial Arena, and that's because the Black Bears, even though they punched their ticket, kept playing their A-style hockey to ensure that the finals games and the home side would flip to here right now with the game and the series on the line.
So both teams making some changes, PD making more than Binghamton. That's to be a little bit expected when you lose by 7 in a playoff game. But for now, let's throw it down to ice level and meet the starters for tonight's game. Brought to you by our friends from ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. Here's Frank Perney.
Binghamton Black Bears. At forward, number 12, Gavin Yates. At forward, number 17, the captain, Tyson Kirby. At forward, number 23, CJ Stubbs. On defense, number 52, Dan Stone. On defense, number 61, Dan Weaver. And starting in goal, the Dominator, number 30, Dominic Tremay. And now the rest of the Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears head coach is Brett Sherwood.
Thank you, Frank. A and C starters tonight for the Black Bears. 4 stayed the same, 1 being different, Dan Weber. And for Austin DeRazio tonight, playing on the top pair with Dan Stone, CJ Stubbs, Gavin Yates, Tyson Kirkby up front, playing in front of Dominic Tomei. The Army National Guard presenting the colors tonight. And we'll throw it back down for Frank for the presentation of the anthem.
And now, performing God Bless America, please welcome retired United States Army veteran, First Sergeant Hugh Becker. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Thank you, First Sergeant Hugh Becker. And now, to honor the country with the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome member of Vestal Voices from Vestal High School, Holly Boone.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Boone.
Thank you, Holly, and thank you, Hugh, for your renditions of the national anthem. And big thank you to the troops for bringing the colors into the building tonight here. Game 4 between the IceCats and the Black Bears. Binghamton can win the cup tonight. PD trying to force a winner-take-all game on Sunday. Don Kernan, Commissioner of the FPHL, dropping the puck tonight. We're going to hear from Don during the second intermission for our Excite Motorsports Intermission Report interview with the league commissioner for the second straight season. But now it's time to meet the goaltenders for tonight's game. It's our D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup. Brendan Colgan facing off with Dominic Tomei. Colgan, 294 goals against average and save percentage, goes to 922 with a 5-3-0 record. Facing off with Tomei, 6-2-0, the FPHL goaltender of the year, 2.02 goals against and a 913 save percentage. These are two goaltenders, Cole, who have played every game in the postseason for their clubs.
Yeah, we had wondered if the IceCats were going to go to Rutherford. Instead, they opt to stick with Colgan, and it's a tough move to pull the guy that you've rode the entire playoffs. We'll see how that pays off for them. Colgan, biggest game so far of the season right here.
Black Bears are 60 minutes away from putting their names in history. PD's going to try to make them wait at least one more day. Here we go. Game 4 is officially underway with the BAE Systems opening face-off.
Something to note, Brooks, first team to score in all 3 games went on to win that game so far in this series.
Wilson coming over the line, trying to dance around Stone. He's sealed away. Cox coming into the lineup. We saw him earlier in the series in game 1, but not in game 2 and 3. As Yates comes back over the line, Weber's ahead. He forehands to the middle, and that shot just goes wide of Colgan. Weber doing his best Orazio impression, trying to stick handle through the defense.
Well, I wonder if Weber knows he's got a little more of a leash with Dan Stone on the back end. He can take those liberties.
Yates pulls a puck out of the corner, trying to send it down low for Jesse Anderson. Pinned up against the wall by Jordan Popoff, who's making his finals debut tonight here in game 4. Elijah Wilson dumping it into the corner. Hammered away, and the Black Bears pull it off into the stick of Gavin Yates, who just gained the red line, and throw that one in on target. Binghamton gets some new forwards out on the ice. Razulov, who had the only goal last night for the IceCats, will dump it off the boards to Tomei. Couldn't be handled cleanly by Anderson. Creates an opportunity for Frolov in front, and Tomei able to make the save, his first of the night, and sent right back down to the PD end. This is icing against PD as Cervoni wins the race. It'll come back into Colgan's side of the ice.
There's the first icing, and that dump pass isn't going to work without Marcin Kevics in the lineup, both out tonight. Only Legkov really the one you can use to go get those pucks out of the corner.
Face-off is won thanks to Swain. He fires from inside the circle. Colgan knocks it out back into the neutral zone. And Cole, we talked at length last night about how good Chichu Lathan was playing. Got his first postseason point on the final goal. Tonight he's paired up with Cam Cervoni. What do you expect out of those two in that third defensive pair?
I expect those two to take some risks between them, see if they can jump their game and jump start it.
Lathan fires, deceptive low wrist shot. It's knocked down. Sargis has an opportunity as well. PD dodges, and Legoff comes back the other way. Tries to dance around Cervoni. Back into the lineup after sitting out games 2 and 3. He did play back in game 1. Stolen away by Zajac. Hits the trail man in Bedard through traffic. Denied. Rebounds available. Poked away by Swain into the corner. Gets tied up on the top of the wall. And now Cervoni trying to shield his man away from the puck. It's wrapped around the boards. Binghamton will take this one as it is icing against the Black Bears.
You can see that the Black Bears can mark Legkov a little easier as he's the danger tonight. He's the number 1A that you have to target every time he comes over the blue line and make sure he doesn't get those hands free.
Get your pucks now at the Choco-Puck table for your chance to win. Choco-Puck takes place in the second intermission.
Gullo comes out with Jake Cox and Houston Wilson. We saw Houston play a lot of center last night. Right now he's at the left wing spot. Sargent's doing a good job shielding his man away from the puck, but Cox puts a diving effort as the puck one hops into the glove of Tomei. And looks like Gullo and Kirkby come together for a split second, but the two sides will separate. Now Binghamton going to be allowed to change following that icing. Binghamton with 3 shots on goal so far to PD's 1. Kirkby's stick snaps off the faceoff. He's got to go get a new twig. Burchard will hand it to him. This one not going to be icing. Jurgenite has to play it. And a quick transition from Wilson over to Cox, but a good breakup by Yates at the center ice circle. Puts the stick right back into possession of the Black Bears. Cross ice pass to Yates. Comes into the zone onside, but then couldn't handle the puck cleanly. He's knocked down for his troubles. Kirkby going to work on the forward check along with Gavin and Stubbs. Centered up for CJ, as that one's going to be poked through the neutral zone all the way back down to Dan Stone. Sidestepping. Gavin Yates not able to deposit the puck back into the PD end. As crowd comes alive here early. It's icing against Binghamton with just about 4 minutes gone.
Pass is a little choppy so far for the Black Bears and the IceCats. Nobody can really get themselves into the zone. 3 shots ready for the Black Bears, only 1 for PD. We saw them limited quite a lot in the third period last night. We'll see if the Black Bears can keep that hounding defense up on the IceCats.
IceCats are allowed to choose their dot. Roloff and Weber with some exchanges with each other. The linesmen come in along with the referees saying that's enough for right now, and probably the next one's going to be a penalty. Elijah Wilson, Tyson Kirkby for the draw. Face-off one back by Elijah Wilson. Miguel Diaz fires off the backside of his teammate. Binghamton tries to clear. It does not get out on first try. Kirkby loses his stick. Looks to still be intact. PD trying to capitalize. Takes a funny hop off the wall in between the hashes. Weber swipes at it to keep it away, and the Black Bears get the puck out. Now the Black Bears will go for a line change. The Sirota line now coming out along with Romakers and Anderson on the blue line. Romakers to the middle, nobody home. They're going to say no icing, and they're going to let the play continue on. Miguel Diaz throwing it up to the line. Knocked down by Sirota, but stolen back by the Cats. Zajic trying to counter. He's got some new line mates tonight in Welsh and Legoff instead of the Twins, as this one's directed into the corner for Tomei. Slapped out up the wall as Legoff trying to start and stop in the offensive end. Weaving his way through the middle. Bedard throws it towards the net, blocked by Anderson. Puck still available as Welsh tries to center up Legoff. Takes a hit from Sirota behind the play, but now Bondarenko counters back the other way. Sargent against Bondarenko. Bondarenko with some space in the middle, got his hands free, but ricochets off of a skate and away from Colgan. That's an empty trip that time for the Black Bears, but they steal it right back. Sirota trying to go between his legs. Good box out by Wilson to not let him do so, as Nick Swain will just gain the center line and steer it in on the backhand. Cross ice pass, Wilson now to Gullo. As PD trying to work that quick transition game. It will hop into the Black Bears bench off of a stick, and that'll send us to our first timeout of the night. It's 0-0 here in Binghamton. We're searching for the first goal of Game 4. We're back with you after this.
The Binghamton Black Bears have partnered up with Visions Federal Credit Union to present the Little Saver of
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
Welcome back in, everybody. Searching for the first goal in Game 4. 5 minutes and 33 seconds gone in the FW Web Company first period. Black Bears and IceCats here in Game 4. Hand pass is nullified as we resume play. Lathan carries up to the red line. Will dump it off for Stefan, who got his first goal of the postseason last night, and I think that was a big confidence booster for Kyle, Cole.
Yeah, I said it when he put it in there. I said he really needed that one, and we'll see how Steph plays in this one after that boost.
Jurgenite blocks a shot, and then he's knocked down by Sargis. This one's cleared off the glass and down the wall. Binghamton's got a touch up. And Sargis right back into the action here. Is some tie-up come on behind the play. Penalty upcoming. Extra attacker is out in Kirkby. Weber trying to dance at the line. He gets his stick lifted by Elijah Wilson. And Jurgenite and Stubbs coming together down low near the trapezoid.
And Stubbs doesn't want anything to do with this. His team's about to go to a power play, so he is just going to skate away and let Jurgenite send his own player into the box. And the Black Bears will get the first power play opportunity of the night.
So, looks like Jordan Popoff is going to be the first man into the sin bin tonight. Last night it was Scott Romakers, and that was the only power play of the night that Binghamton did not score. 6:27 time of the infraction. And they're also going to put Tyson Kirkby in the box as well. So check that. Binghamton might not get on the power play.
Well, now we're going to go 4-on-4 action here between the Black Bears and the IceCats. Bondarenko and Wilson. Bondarenko loses the draw. Wilson wins it forward. Here comes McGill Diaz. McGill Diaz will just turn one in all the way back to Tomei, and Tomei will just keep the puck moving where Wilson's there to meet it. Here's Kirkby. Kirkby doubles it back, finds Stone. Stone takes it below the goal line. Dan Stone will just keep it moving below, trying to find Weber. He mishandled it at first. Crowd doesn't like the call that it went both ways. And now the Black Bears will start up ice.
Weber coming up. They're trying to just saucer it ahead for Bondarenko. We're at 4-on-4. Weber calling for it. Got his forehand free, but will give it up for Stone. A slap shot fought off by Colgan. Binghamton keeping the puck in. Stone now going downhill. His wrist shot is deflected and goes out of play.
Well, there was a good start there. They had some chances, but a 4-on-4 should benefit the Black Bears. But with Kirkby sitting in the box, you don't have your best net front presence, so having to readjust. Readjust just like Brendan Colgan does with his equipment after every whistle.
Cole, I'm sorry, I was writing something down. What were they calling on the penalties?
I missed that too. I'll pull it up for you. I was a little focused on what was going on. They called roughing on Kirkby and tripping on Popoff.
All right, and that's where we stand at 4-on-4. This one is knocked back out to the red line as Anderson reverses course over for Jansen. Jansen was the hero in the last series against Port Huron. Stretch pass denied by Legoff, who was the hero for PD in game 1. Zajic now coming up the ice. We've had a player off the side for the next 40 seconds. As PD steals it away from Yates, and they're just backtracking to their own end, getting set up. Crowd not liking the way that PD playing so far during this special team segment, but if you're the IceCats, you're limiting the Black Bears' chances and going to try to connect on those home run passes like they did right there. Robinson, though, offside, and Legoff and Anderson come together, and we got more rough stuff. The linesmen get between the scruffle down low. Don't see any arms up, so I don't think we're going to be having any additional penalties getting called there.
I like that the two guys who started that skated away, and then the rest of the people are the ones they had to break up.
Neutral zone faceoff. Robinson, who was in the Black Bears training camp once upon a time, never played a game with Binghamton, but was brought in, spent some time with the Elmira River Sharks, Hudson Valley Venom, and one timing bid fanned on by Stone. It'll come back out into the neutral zone. And now we return to 5-on-5.
He spent some time in Danbury as well, I would believe. And
yes, last year we spent some time in Danbury.
Pretty nice stretch there before he was dealt down to these Cats.
Face-off, puck is dumped in. Got to reset here, got to have a better start in this first period. Here on the broadcast booth. Cole's doing great, I'm not. Just gonna put that out there. Gullo will play it back over from Miguel Diaz, and now Medard will make his way up ice. Tries to dump it past Weber, but aerial flipped back out, trying to go over the head of the PD captain, but instead picked up in the neutral zone by Welsh. Return to Cinder as Stefan able to get a piece of it. Chip in charge now for Nick Swain from the goal line. Gonna try to go around the cage. He starts and stops down low. Gets pinned up by Bedard as Stefan uses his frame as an advantage against the defender. Puck's available, Lathan fires off the backside of Swain, and calmly played out of the zone by PD. Binghamton cannot touch it on the delayed offside.
There's that confidence again from Chichu, just ripping a shot. I love it. Keep it up, Cheech. Keep those pucks going to the net.
Binghamton counters back through the neutral zone onto the stick of Stefan. Tried to go through the double doors defensively, but that time they were closed on the way through. A stretch pass for Zajic. A low drive is caught by Tamay, and he stops it with 10:04 left to go.
Third time Tamay has been tested so far in this one, turned away all three, has the Dominator. Another good job by him. As they look to get themselves to go in here in this first period. Dominic Tamay has been a strong start. Brendan Colgan as well, and we'll see which goal he cracks first.
Offensive zone draw for the IceCats here. Froloff is going to take it against Kirkby. Soccer style to the half wall. Froloff gets it. Puck bounces around and finally knocked back out into neutral ice by the Black Bears. Popoff slaps it in behind Tamay, and Anderson will pick it up, trying to settle it flat. Dodges the brute of the hit, and Binghamton able to get the clear. Back across now. Kirkby over the line. His shot is blocked by Popoff, and he's again able to clear. Just saucers it to the open side of the ice. Ramakers picks it up, quickly re-ups it for a forward, and out comes CJ Stubbs. He's knocked down, puck left behind, and now PD's got some space. Welsh on the far side. Drive is caught by Tomei, and the two sides will come together, and Binghamton's going to be assessed a penalty. We will take a timeout, come back. It's a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears coming up for the second time this evening. We're back with you in Game 4 after this.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Table two.
Made fresh every day. Big flavor, bold choices. Crafted with care, served with pride. Alexander's Cafe, downtown Binghamton.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you. Cole, the Black Bears are on the PK. Jesse Anderson's in the penalty box. They already killed off one power play. What's the key for the second?
Key for the second is to keep going what you're doing. I dropped my headset there. That was an odd one that time, but the key is to just keep the puck away from Tomei and keep the body in front.
Oh, Anderson heads to the penalty box. It was the Cox shot, and then the referees did not like the extra aggression from Jesse right there. At 10:37 of the period, PD 0 for 1 on the power play, but they have an opportunity to make it 1-0 with their second man advantage of the night.
This would be huge for the IceCats to get the first one in this one.
Zajac able to win the faceoff back. Razulov, who had the only goal on the PD power play, dumps it in down low. Elijah Wilson sending it up top. Razulov fires. That one travels wide. Leg off shot. Punched up into the night sky. Into the netting by Tomei and out of play.
Looking to be identical to how it was in the Game 3 power play goal. Razlov just firing.
Face off one back by Kirkby, and here cleared himself. He, along with Stubbs, will go off for a line change. 30 seconds gone in this power play for PD, as we are still scoreless here in game number 4. Shots are 5-4, favoring the Black Bears, but the IceCats on the man advantage. Elijah Wilson carries up the middle, leg off, goes through a traffic jam right over the blue line, but came over on side. Binghamton tries to clear. They are successful. Bondarenko is going to outrace Razulov. Go behind the net, no poke check. That time tried the wraparound bid instead. Came up empty-handed as it rolls off the stick of Bondarenko at the last second.
Well, that would have lit this place up. A second straight game with a shorthanded goal to open it. Bondo, that close.
Houston Wilson fires a wrist shot that goes behind the cage. Froloff to the rebound. 45 left to go on the power play. FPHL Rookie of the Year, Alexander Legoff, highlights this power play unit for Coach Graham, wearing the number 13 in white jersey. You get an excellent look up close at one of the Black Bears' ears. That's Cam Cervoni and his shoulder. Puck's pinned up against the wall. Legoff tries to scoop it out. Froloff does, and it's fumbled up top by Miguel Diaz.
This power play has just had a rough time in these Commissioner Cup playoffs, and another opportunity seems to be going by the wayside here with only 10 seconds to go.
Anderson's up and ready. He's got his helmet back on. Remember, he's playing with the full bubble instead of a half visor. PD crosses the line offside with 1 second left to go on the power play.
1 second, you can get set up with your next forward lines and with Jesse's usual partner in Scotty, and be ready to roll from there.
So PD is now 0 for 2 on the man advantage so far. We're back to 5-on-5. Noah Robinson chipping it in down low, trying to dance around Stone. He's able to get control for a split second, but then Kirkby puts his head down, pins the puck up against the wall for the time being. Stone flips that one down. It will not be a race, and this one is going to direct on Colgan. It's not going to be icing.
Now, Dan Stone does a real nice job at directing those pucks from long distance. He knows how to put that special touch on it.
Well, he got a new set of golf clubs this year, so he's probably been trying to dial in those wedges, and that's probably a good yardage number for him right there, putting it right in front of Colgan to nullify icing. And in turn, PD ices it right back.
So don't play golf against Dan Stone?
Don't ever play golf against somebody who wears a white belt.
Why? Is that a saying?
It is.
Do people say that?
They do. Following the line change for Binghamton, the Sirota line hops out. It's one back cleanly to Bondarenko. He starts the play back with Rawmakers. In the middle, over to Jansen. A one-timing bid is denied by Colgan. Colgan able to push off the post and sealed it. Gave Matt Jansen no space. PD able to get the puck deep. They can get a partial change. Colgan's out of his net to play it off the wall. Held in by Bondarenko. And a low drive is blockered away by Colgan. As it's spun around the wall, nobody there for PD. A miscue, and it's icing against the team from South Carolina.
Can't keep icing the puck. We talk about it a lot. Eventually, it's going to come back to bite you when you get stuck on the ice.
Third line, Kyle Steffen, Nick Swain, and Garrett Sargis out there. Now, we've talked about it at length this offseason, or excuse me, this postseason. Legoff actually going to come through, tries to dance around Tomei, got a piece of it. Net comes off its moorings. I think Tomei is just going to get credited with the save right there.
Yep, and he gave a little tap to Legoff because I'm sure Alexander didn't mean to go into the net, told him he was sorry, and he said, that's all right. You know the Dominator, one of the nicest in the league. That's why the handshake lines take so long.
I was going to say, back to that point before Legoff almost had a partial breakaway. The third line has been very, very noticeable in this series with PD. This is their best series of the three in the playoffs.
Oh my goodness. Do you see what I see?
Kyle Steffen broke another stick.
That's 5 on the weekend.
But back to the point, the third line has played phenomenally against PD.
Yeah, and then you know what? Throw in Jacob Shankar as well as the 10th forward. Those 4 guys have just done a great job of making themselves be known, and it's really spaced out the Black Bear lineup, allowing for the other guys to be fresh as well because they're able to get used and have more energy when needed.
Steffen rode down to the wall, but the Black Bears keep the pressure up. Anderson through traffic has his shot caught by Colgan. And we're reset, do it again with 5:30 left to go in our FW Web Company first period. Visit them at nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or anytime online at fwweb.com. That's FWWEBB.com.
A lot of signs up here tonight. Construction paper getting its work cut out for it.
Face off one back by PD in their own end. We're still scoreless here in game 4. Cervoni steps up and will send it back down low for Colgan. Colgan's going to leave it. Stolen by Stubbs, and it's sent high into the safety netting, out of play. Colgan had no idea Stubbs was charging in and just deflects at the last second.
Oh, that really could have been a problem there for Colgan as he was knocking on the doorstep of disaster. Looks like it didn't open for him.
Face off one, Stubbs fires into a skate. Shot from the point, tipped wide by Kirkby. Puck still available, into the blue paint. It squirts out on the far side, and Wilson comes up with it. It was Houston first, and now Elijah coming out with it. No hand pass, says the referee, and this one's just going to be melted down by Tomei, sending us to our final media timeout of the first period. Still scoreless here in Game 4 between the IceCats and the Black Bears. We're back with you after these messages live on YouTube.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. Less than 5 minutes left to go in the FW Web Company opening period. Still scoreless here in Game 4, Cole.
Yeah, but you take a look there. That was a set play trying to spring Bondarenko out the zone. And here he comes again. So Ivan in the middle of quite a few chances so far.
Head to Sirota. His backhander's blocked by Gullo. Tie up down low into the trapezoid. A five-man pileup. Pulled away by Popoff, and he goes off the glass and out. Gullo and Sirota are tied up with each other behind the play. The referee trying to get them to break. And I do not think they're going to get ready to comply. Oh, I spoke too soon. They're good to go. All right, so they separate. Crowd doesn't like it, and you can hear the boo birds start raining down at the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Off the stick of Jansen. Nope, it's icing instead. So this is going to come all the way back into the Binghamton end. And the Black Bears, faithful, are letting them have it.
I thought that was tipped, and Sirota was taken down for quite a long time, so I could see why. There you take a look at Gullo and Sirota tied up. Did Gullo kick his stick to himself?
You know, he might have.
That could have been dangerous. Gullo lucky there. If he would have connected with Sirota, that would have been some serious time in the box.
Face off one back, leg off, picks it up from the half wall, trying to drop it over for Miguel Diaz. And now, skated out to Froloff, he fires, blocked by Stone, out to Hamilton. From distance, Tomei able to make the catch, and here frees it with 3:52 left to go in the period.
Tomei's looked sharp. He's had to make 7 saves, come up with all of them, and a sharp Tomei is a scary sight for the PD IceCats. And that's her bestie.
Zajac and Stefan now in the circle. Zajac able to win another faceoff. He's done such a good job in this series winning faceoffs. A spin around pass from Legoff, though, is intercepted by Anderson. Here again, the red line. Shoot it off the boards and down low. Colgan wanted to play it. He decided not to. Romikers picks up the puck, holding for a wrist shot. Floats up into the air and off the side of the goal. And then Miguel Diaz stick breaks on him, trying to clear the puck. So now he's making his way to the bench. Romikers able to hold it in, gets a new twig, centered up for Sargis, but he's not able to connect. As this one gets floated back out to the Black Bears blue line. Anderson will just dump it in. 3 minutes left to go here in the period. Sargent has his pocket picked by Yates. Low angle shot, denied by Colgan. And then Yates took a hit after his follow through. And now Colgan's shaken up as well.
I don't know if they dressed Reimer or Rutherford as the backup. I can check. It's Gage Reimer dressed as the backup here tonight. If Colgan can't continue this game, it would be the first playoff appearance for the collegiate rookie.
Well, the athletic training staff attending to Brendan Colgan in the blue paint. Gavin Yates, who was a little slow to get up, has already made his way to the Black Bears bench too.
There's a look at Gage Reimer, the rookie.
Has not appeared in the postseason yet this year. Colgan rises to his feet. And we'll get a salute from the crowd here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. And it looks like he's going to be good enough to continue. That was a shot from a low angle. Let's see if we can find out where it was hitting him. Well, that looked like it might have been off the side of his helmet.
I think it got him in the hip. I think that's a stinger right there. Take a look. I don't think it hit him in the helmet.
Okay, let's
Watch.
see here. Yeah, I think you're right. Just on the side.
You do or don't think I'm right?
I do think you're right.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you. Take a look again. Yeah, that looks like it was a stinger, so just a second for Colgan and he'll be good to go. You ever been hitting that hip bone? Doesn't feel good.
Does not. Does not. Been hit with a lacrosse ball there a few times. I can only imagine a frozen piece of rubber hurts worse. PD able to win the draw. Sargent tries to clear, but it's held in by Kirkby. Swipes at it down low. And Elijah Wilson able to get this puck out. Welsh calling for it ahead. And here throw it through the blue paint from the half wall as it'll bounce back out to neutral ice. Nice little head fake by Elijah Wilson. His dump in hits Stone. Yates quickly upping the puck for Stubbs. And we'll just throw it into the open corner. Kirkby gets there first, gloves it down to himself, cycles around the net, Stone fires, and Colgan has it on the one-timing bid from the D-man.
Dangerous chance there. We saw Stone beat Colgan already this series, and that time he got his hands free. A little too clear, in my opinion, of a shot lane. You know what doesn't feel like a week ago? When we were sitting in PD for game 2.
It's been a busy week.
Feels like a month ago, but here we are.
Gullo asked to leave the face-off dot. Robinson will come in to take it. Check that. Welsh will come in to take it. Looks like there's a lot of confusion going on.
I can't handle all that, man. Just pick someone to take the drop.
Jansen moves right behind Sirota in a one-timing spot. They're not able to get the puck to him. Bondarenko from his knees able to play it around the wall to the far side with 2:15 left to go. Good glove down by Jansen. Throws it towards the net. Denied by Colgan, and Bondarenko fanned on the rebound. That might be one of the better scoring opportunities the Black Bears have had tonight so far. Anderson double teamed in his own end. The Black Bears are able to get this puck out. We have a penalty called as holding is the indication. And Binghamton going to be headed to their first power play of the night.
This is a crucial part for the Black Bears. If they can put one on the board and go up going into the second period, it'll be a good feeling for them.
18:03 time of the penalty. PD 0 for 2 on the night on their man advantages. This is Binghamton's first.
You know what's not a good plan, Brooks? Taking a penalty on your first game slotted into the lineup. And that's exactly what Noah Robinson just did.
Radulov not happy that he was pulled off the ice. Bedard has to go back out. And now it's a face-off delay against Zajac, who is their best face-off man. So now Frolov has to come in and take the draw. That allows Kirkby to win it cleanly. Stone filling in for DeRazio, quarterbacking this first power play unit. Spun around the wall to Stubbs. And his pass across is nullified. He's got to retreat along with Dan. He comes over the line, and Black Bears look to get set back up. Much different PK unit for the IceCats without the Twins, and a little bit different on the power play for the Black Bears without DeRazio. Stone fires, tipped on by Bondarenko into the glove of Colgan with a nice save.
Good job that time there. Colgan just happened to be strong. Had that angle open, didn't have the eyes taken away from him, and nobody's able to tip it out in front.
(17 versus 17 in the face-off circle. It's still available, and Welsh is going to skate it out of harm's way for the IceCats. Here again, the red line. Throw it on target. Tomei just has to fight it off. Centered out in front for Wilson, and they score. Short-handed tally for the IceCats, and they lead 1-0.
So that is deflating for this arena here, as it was just a good follow-up, and it's Houston Wilson again. Gets the IceCats on the board.
18:47 time of the goal. Period number 1. It is a short-handed goal, and PD stuck with it short-handed. Tomei went for the poke, missed it, and Wilson able to put it far side. Minute 10 left to go in the period. Now a minute 10 left to go on the power play for the Black Bears. Yates turns on the afterburners. Gets it past Radulov, and the Black Bears now looking for the tie. Romikers just settles things down, and Yates will send it across. Radulov trying to clear it out. Sirota does a good job getting around some traffic. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Power play unit number 2 coming out. Yates fires, and that is ramped out of play by the stick of Popoff.
Oh, the IceCats have done quite a job here in the first period, weathering the storm and then eventually getting one on the board. If the Black Bears can't find the back of the net here, the momentum may swing in the favor of the visitors from South Carolina.
First unit comes back out onto the ice. Kirkby and Zajac in the circle. Face-off one cleanly back to the defense. As the Black Bears look to get set up, they move it quickly across to Stubbs. Stone fires through traffic, hit Kirkby. And this one is going to be knocked all the way back down to Stone. 20 seconds left to go. Could be the final push for the Black Bears. Chipped ahead by Stubbs. He's onside with Kirkby as it's tied up in the corner. Welsh off the wall and down, and that should just about do it for the period. Black Bears will carry 3 seconds of power play time into period number 2, but PD scores shorthanded at the tail end of the frame, and the IceCats are up 1-0 after 20 minutes of play.
That was a good period for the IceCats in the end. The Black Bears were controlling play, and then the IceCats able to put one on the board.
We will take a timeout, come back, Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where we have the NBT Bank stats, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments as well. We're back with you folks after this. PD leads Binghamton 1-0 with a shorthanded goal in the first period.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Normally, right now, we put ourselves on camera, but I'm actually going to insist that we keep it on the ice right now for bubble soccer because the Black Bears interns are taking part in this intermission activity for the first time this year.
Well, they were talking a big game yesterday about who was going to win, so we'll see which one's able to come away with it. But it was some fun competition between the two sides.
Well, immediately the ball gets dislodged behind the net, so the Ice Crew's got to move in. So the interns are having fun on the ice. We're having fun up here in the broadcast booth. Black Bears find themselves down by 1 after the end of the first period. Cole, a shorthanded goal scored by Houston Wilson, our player to watch. And given the lineup situation for the IceCats today, you probably knew that the offense was going to come through him. But realistically, I don't think a lot of people expected that shorthanded opportunity.
Yeah, it was either him or it was going to be Legkov that really was able to get themselves out and away. And today it started with Houston Wilson, and Wilson does a real nice job of following up with the play and gets a fed pass from, was that Elijah Wilson, I believe, that hit him? Nice job.
No, it was Welsh.
It was Welsh, excuse me. Welsh does a real good job of getting himself on the score sheet with that beautiful pass.
All right, well, let's take a look at the NBT Bank stats through one period of play. We'll start with the shots on goal. PD with 9 shots on goal. That was their team high last night in all 3 frames. Black Bears with 12. PD is 0 for 2 on the power play. However, they've scored shorthanded on the Black Bears power play. Binghamton technically still 0 for, but if they don't score within the first 3 seconds of the second period, they will be 0 for 1. So that's where we stand after 1 period of play. Those are the NBT Bank stats. Make everyday banking extraordinary with our friends over at NBT Bank. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on in the PWHL and NHL playoffs as we are getting set for period number 2, and we will also have their Bear Bright Electric brightest moments. Thanks to the interns for all their hard work all year, and looks like some of them are going to be more sore than others come tomorrow morning. We're back with you right after this for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Big thank you to our intern staff who do an excellent job all season long, and it was really fun to see them out there play some bubble soccer. I think a lot more hits than a lot more goals, or a lot more hits than goals, rather, as we get set here for period number 2. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across pro hockey. In the NHL tonight, Hurricanes and Flyers are tied at 1 apiece at the end of the second period. Avalanche and Wild will start at 9 o'clock Eastern. So again, that's Hurricanes Flyers tied at 1. Hurricanes leading that series 3-0. And probably going to see the Flyers empty the tank here in the third period. Avalanche and Wild have game 3 tonight, and that will start at 9 o'clock. Let's see what's going on in the PWHL tonight. We saw some interesting games last night between Boston and Ottawa and Minnesota and Montreal. Just waiting for those scores to refresh here. And looks like they're off today. Boston plays Ottawa on Sunday and Minnesota plays Montreal on Monday. So no scores tonight going on in the PWHL on the women's side of things and the Professional Women's Hockey League. Take a timeout, come back. Bear Bright Electric, brightest moments. After this, getting you set for period number 2.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 1. IceCats lead 1-0 with a shorthanded goal from Houston Wilson. Cole, we talked about it last night when PD was able to tie the game late in the period to make it 1-1. Felt like the Black Bears were the better team last night in the first period, and I think that's more of the same in tonight than it was last night.
Yeah, but PD definitely had a better period than they had last night, I would say. The Black Bears definitely had a better period. They may have even had a better one than they had in the first yesterday, but PD also rebounded with a better one as they were able to keep the Black Bears away from Brendan Colgan a little more than they were yesterday.
Only one goal in the frame. It belonged to Houston Wilson. Binghamton still over on the power play. There's 3 more seconds left to go on the Noah Robinson hold. And if the Black Bears don't score right off this face-off, they would be 0 for 1 on the man advantage.
Which is improbable, I'll say.
Oh, last night they started 0 for 1, and then they scored the next 3 times.
I'm just talking about scoring with 3 seconds. That's improbable.
Oh, okay. That part is right. Getting set now for the AAA Northway second period of tonight's contest.
Hey, EJ. How are you? All business.
I saw him look up. I caught that flinch.
That'd be a pretty good picture of him right there. That was a good profile shot.
This puck is dumped in. Robinson's out of the box. And Wilson tries to throw it all the way up to him. It's blocked by the Black Bears. But it's going to be poked out by PD through the neutral zone. Weaver putting on a nice stick handle. Will send it off the wall in front of the Black Bears bench. And slap back out into the neutral third. Elijah Wilson stood up at the line by Weber. Does a good job taking 2 men away from the puck. And Kirkby will gain the red line and will just dump it in. Glove down by Miguel Diaz. Turned over to Yates. And it scores! How about that? Right place, right time. And the Black Bears tie the game up at 1 off of one of the crazier plays of the season.
Well, we're going to have to get another look at this because I don't know how this puck found its way into the back of the net. It may have hit off some IceCats in front, but getting it evened up here. The Black Bears did their damage yesterday in the second period, which tells me that the IceCats had trouble with long change. We'll see if they can do another damaging performance here tonight.
So we are tied at 1. Right place, right time for Gavin Yates. One of 2 two-time playoff MVP players in the FPHL history. Speaking of FPHL history, right on the doorstep, Mac Jansen trying to etch his name in. Brendan Colgan able to make the bounce back save. Kirkby and Stone will get the assist, but we will be interviewing Commissioner Don Kernan during the second intermission report brought to you by Excite Motorsports.
Yeah, looks like that puck just knocked off Miguel Diaz. That's the one that the IceCats are going to want back. Deflating, if you're from PD.
Is that the goal that sparks the Binghamton offense now in a tied game? A little false start, or do it again in the face-off circle. Face off lost by Sirota, and this one will come out into the neutral zone off the hand of Romakers and into the Black Bears bench area. So look at this again, Heinz Energy replay and directed into the net by McGill Diaz.
My goodness. That cannot be a good feeling.
Sirota asked to leave the circle. Or no, excuse me, got a warning. Zajac able to win it back. As Romakers with authority sends that one. The bottom piece of netting falls right back down.
Just got its way there too. I mean, Romakers really with a perfect kind of shot.
Blocked by Anderson off the dump in attempt pop off. Spinning it around the wall. Jurgenite overskated and a big hit laid on. A Black Bear by leg off. That was Mac Jansen, a little slow to get up. He's gonna go to the bench. Romakers fires, it's blocked. Swain comes on to take Jansen's spot. Leg off lost his stick. He was going for a line change, but now Welsh trying to dance through some traffic. It's poked back out into the neutral zone. A little bit of a weird sequence right there for both sides. I don't think Legoff effectively communicated what his plan was as they passed it to him while he was coming off the bench. Had a man streaking down the ice and they just never saw him. Swain's knocked down, and this is ahead of the line though for icing as the Black Bears try to take control on the forecheck. I have to say, I think last night Binghamton did a better job in the first period on the forecheck. We'll see if they can build on that here in a tied game in the second period, Cole.
Yeah, the forecheck yesterday was a buzzing swarm of bees, but here we go as some turnovers force this.
Sargis fires, scores right on cue. Garrett Sargis gets his third of the series, and the Black Bears have their lead for the first time tonight.
Second time Sargis has beat Colgan with that same exact low glove shot, low blocker, excuse me. You would think that Colgan had learned the lesson. Proof showing he has not, as Sargis gives the Black Bears their first lead of the night.
Got his forehand free on the outside. And Garrett Sargis stays hot in the Commissioner's Cup final. Maybe trying to put his name in the running. It would be a late surge.
Still got plenty to go before we start thinking about that.
Absolutely. Just food for some thought. Wilson coming off the face-off. And last night, Cole, we did see the Black Bears take a lot of penalties immediately following when they were scoring. Stubbs is able to clear one out away from Tomei. Unassisted goal for Garrett Sargis, his fourth of the playoffs. 3 of those have come in the finals.
3 of them in the last 2 days.
Colgan out of his net to direct it. Kirkby tries to settle it down and catch the goaltender sleeping, but just not able to catch up to it. Up top for Kirkby through traffic. Blocker save made by Colgan on the bounce back attempt. And now Della Savita carries up ice. McGill Diaz carrying up ice. Couldn't find his man. He brushes off Yates. This is offside against the Black Bears with 16:53 left to go. And our AAA Northway second period.
You about to say not a lot of ice time for Della Savita today?
No, I just saw the hyphenated last name and I just jumped the gun a little bit.
Just a throwback.
It is.
If you know, you know. And believe me, I know. That was one of our first ones. My goodness, remember how long ago that was?
I think my jaw hit the floor that night.
That was something else.
If only we knew.
Where we'd be 3 years from then? My goodness.
You know, I wonder where Andrew Logar is. I hope he's watching in tonight.
He's probably watching with a beer and a tarp off.
Andrew, if you're listening, send us a message on Instagram.
He's getting married, so congrats to him.
Absolutely. He was part of the inaugural Commissioner's Cup team for the Black Bears.
When did he join the Black Bears? Year 2, I believe, as a college kid or a late signee?
He was a college signee with Brant Sherwood who brought him in.
Yep.
He, along with Justin Somero, were the first two. They came together.
And then Connor Smith and Brendan Stanko not long after.
Correct. Face-off one back to Popoff. And Stone ties a puck up down low in the corner. Bondarenko able to get this puck out. Jansen back out on the ice with some speed. It's the trail man Bondarenko holding and then couldn't get the backhand pass across. Sent out in front looking for Sirota. It's nullified by the IceCats. And Dan Stone will just throw it in towards the mixer and put down low into the corner. Sirota loses his edge as Jansen brushes off the tattooing hit from Popoff and Legoff. Legoff trying to camp behind the Black Bears defense. He gets it away. 2-on-1. Legoff across to Zajac. Coming in on the backhand. Denied by Tomei. Puck still available on top of the crease. Dan Stone and Mac Jansen are able to get it out. Sending it all the way down to Colgan. It's icing, but the Black Bears will take it.
Another rattling of applause for Dominic Tomei. The FPHL goaltender of the year has been sensational in these last few games and stands his ground there again.
Good stick lift by Legoff and a good saucer pass over to Zajac. Just ran out of space to try to go on the backhand in the middle. And that's a situation where you'd love to have a right-handed player on that spot. And Zajac being a lefty, only play was to really go backhand in the middle or short side on the forehand. Tomei able to make the save. Binghamton did ice the puck, but now they're able to get it out into the neutral zone. Long second period change, so they got to get it deep enough to get some players off. Jansen is able. Shane Carr over the boards. PD rivals it right back in, and Tomei catches it from distance, and instead here just hang on to it, and they'll draw a crowd behind the net.
I think Dom knew that his team needed a change there, so he just holds on to that puck.
Those are the rally towels that were given away before tonight's game, brought to you by our good friends over at Worldwide Printing. I know they're having a good time tonight in the Skybox as well, so big thanks to our friends at Worldwide helping us out all year long, and especially appreciate them giving away the rally towels tonight.
Time up past my bedtime for the three-peat it just said. That's a good sign.
Tied up by Stefan, and he's able to poke it out through the neutral zone. Shankar is charging in on Sargent and trying to force a misplay by the IceCats. This one's flipped down into the corner. No icing. Cox and Ramaker is doing battle. Wilson shielded away by Anderson, and Stefan trying to golf that one out of the zone. Shankar had his dump blocked the first time and the second as it comes to our near side from broadcast level. Calmly pulled back by the Black Bears, and they're able to put this one off the Dashers back through the center circle. Sargent had it stolen away, 2-on-1. Stefan and Anderson. Stefan skating in, fires and scores! Kyle Stefan gets his second of the postseason, and it's 3-1 Binghamton.
New stick, same Stefan. He's able to rope one right past Colgan, and all of a sudden, the mighty fall, and the Black Bears have gotten into the head of the PD netminder as it's crumbling down on him in the first 5 minutes of the second period.
Take a look at the Heinz Energy replay, a 2-on-1. Anderson was with them. Bedard was playing the pass, and that let Stefan get his hands free for the shot. It's 3-1 Black Bears. 3 straight in the second period after PD scored shorthanded. Welsh ahead for Zajac, nothing going there. And Stone retreats, upping the puck quickly. He was looking for Yates, and that'll come empty-handed. And this is icing, sending us to our first time out of the second period. Black Bears have scored 3 times this period. First it was Yates, then Sargis, and now Stefan. Take a timeout, come back with more. Black Bears lead by 2 after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Brenty with you. Cole, first 5.5 minutes, pretty good for the Black Bears.
You could say that again. 3 times they've been able to find the back of the net on Colgan. And just like yesterday, the second period, where it all starting to unravel for the PD IceCats.
Off the wall and out. Yates is in a race. Can he get there first? They're saying it took long enough to get behind the line for no icing. Kirkby trying to peel the puck away from the wall, and it'll go back behind for Juggernaut. Clear but not out, and then off the stick of Weber, picked his head up. Robinson in a partial break. Fires, denied by Tomei. Close the door on the 5-hole. Stubbs touches up and then goes for a line change as Stone had it picked off his stick. Now Wilson with the first goal for PD, looking for a second. Goes behind the net, shielded away by Weber. Hamilton pinches in down low from the blue line. They tie up in the corner as Yates tries to carry towards the middle. Off the wall, but not out. Jumps over a couple of sticks over to Stone, and here golf that one all the way back down. That time it went over the green behind the cage, and that's icing.
I was going to say the wedge wasn't as strong that time. But the Black Bears doing great in this second period, but the 3D IceCats have come alive in these last 30 seconds with their best chances so far of the second period.
Shots on goal are 17-13, still favoring the Black Bears. Where it matters the most, it's 3-1. Gullo and Kirkby in the circle, and Kirkby wins it back cleanly. Stone able to go off the glass, but not out. A good steal by Miguel Diaz. He puts it over to the far side. Kirkby's going to get a second opportunity to try to clear this puck. Here carry towards the middle, and he's able to get that one out. Miguel Diaz, who unfortunately put the puck in his own net for PD to start the scoring for the Black Bears, gives it up once again and allows Binghamton just the opportunity to send it right back in down low. Wilson picking it up far side on the half wall, in stride for Gullo. All three come over with Cox as a shot off the boards. It falls right onto the stick of Wilson. A rebound was blocked. Second opportunity goes behind the cage. Anderson trying to keep his feet moving, but a good steal by Cox. Able to nullify that scoring opportunity. Sirota trying to dance around a hit. And this one will split the defense, and it'll be icing again against the Black Bears.
It has been a better period few minutes I should say, for the IceCats, as they've been able to do a little better of forcing the Black Bears into making some difficult passes, but still, the goal's really standing up for Binghamton.
Look at the 50-50 number tonight, $4,494.
My goodness.
Getting split with the STHA, Binghamton Hockey Booster Club.
Said a lot of my goodnesses tonight. It's been that type of night.
I think that's the highest number of the year.
Probably, man.
We have a whistle, and we will get a stoppage. Face-off will remain in the Binghamton end. I believe they say that might have grazed a player on the PD bench.
Oh, look at that one, Brooks. Tarps off, Black Bear logo on.
That's dedication. Face-off is won back by the IceCats, but stolen by Sargis. Tries to go through Juggernaut, and I think that's pop-off down low. It is, but double doors closed that time. Juggernaut and pop-off back in, trying to clear. Swain, soccer styles it in. Swain will fire on the wrist shot, kicked into the corner. Stays in play, and Zajac seals it up on the wall for the time being. Pop-off tries to clear. It is knocked down by Sargis, and that forced it to not be icing, but a giveaway. PD's got to wait and touch up. Leg off was not onside. And now they will retreat as Zajac trying to catch the Black Bears chasing. Fake the dump, and he goes back down low for Tomei. Her rimming around the wall, held in by Zajac, looking far post. It's blocked right in front of him by Yates. Off the wall, not out. Second opportunity for Binghamton to clear, still not out. Zajac gets it down low for leg off. He picks his head up, but he's sealed away from the puck by Stefan. Stubbs, self-pass, got around the defender, one-on-one with Razloff. Head for Yates, fires on the forehand, misses glove side. Kirkby back down low for Yates. He's upended, penalty will be called. Tomei to the bench as the extra attackers making their way out for the Black Bears. Jansen hops over the boards, but Kirkby loses control, and we have a penalty for tripping against the IceCats.
I think Stefan broke another stick.
Add that to his tab.
Is that 6?
Alexander Legoff to the penalty box for tripping. First penalty of period number 2 at 9:09 of the frame.
And this could be real disaster time for the IceCats if the Black Bears can find a way to score on this power play. All of a sudden, a 3-goal lead with only half a game to go would be quite the mountain to climb.
Binghamton wins the face-off on a Myers security power play that costed them a goal in the first period. So they're -1 on special teams so far tonight, trying to draw that back to even and extend their lead here. Stone holds it in at the blue line. And now Kirkby trying to brush off some contact down low from Bedard. He's successful as Kirkby gets his way back to the front of the net. A wrist shot knocked away. Wilson tries to swipe it out of the zone. He can't get it out. Stone holds the blue line. High bumper for Bondarenko, and now back across for Stubbs. He's looking for it downhill, being a right-handed player on the right-handed side. Sent across for Jansen, and that one, either Colgan got it with his stick or it got off the top of the crossbar, but Matt Jansen with a golden opportunity there on the back post.
Best chance so far for either power play. Great job by Janney. Just got himself open, and even better job by Stubbs to hit him. This crowd is rocking and rolling now.
I think Colgan got a piece of that.
I believe he did from the sound I thought I heard. I thought it hit him in the stick maybe.
Jansen now skates into the circle, just giving it up for Kirkby. Juggernaut chasing after both Kirkby and Jansen like a madman. Forces a turnover. Now can PD clears the question. Held in by Stubbs, lost his edge, but keeps the puck inside the blue line. Kirkby's holding for a wrist shot, and instead, it gets sent high. Romiker's not able to seal the wall, and this will come all the way back. Kirkby's onside. Second unit making their way out onto the ice right now. A little bit of a hodgepodge going on. Stefan's got it with a hot hand, scoring goals in back-to-back games. Popoff failed on his clear. Reverse right back around the wall for Stefan, who's waiting for it. Oh, down low for Kirkby. Open man's Bondarenko sent in front for Romikers. In the middle, he fires and scores. Scott Romikers. Power play goal for the Black Bears, and it's 4-1 Binghamton.
Wheels might have come off the wagon for the IceCats here, as it's 4-1 in Binghamton off of Ramaker's wrister. Blew it right by the defense and by Colgan, and all of a sudden, what looks to be an encore of last night is underway.
Take a look at it on the Heinz Energy Cam. Bondarenko goes right into the middle. Ramakers holds it long enough to load up his forehand, uses the flex of the stick to gain the power, and Scott Ramakers has made it 4-1 Binghamton. Black Bears now 1 for 2 on the power play. This one's gloved down. Shankar coming into the frame, along with Nick Swain. Played down low into the corner. Sargis bends off some contact. Shankar and Sargis, two of the bigger frame boys on this Binghamton squad. It's going to be a tough battle to climb, trying to knock them off the puck. Weber towards the net. Colgan makes the save, directs it into the corner. Spun back around. As Sargis, Swain, Shankar going to work down low. What a time possession shift for the Black Bears third line. Sargis got his hands free, but blocked by Wilson. Shankar back up top for Stone, skating in. He's got his forehand free. Stone right in between the hashes, denied by Colgan. Radulov tries to clear. Cox stops the progress of the puck, still held in by the Black Bears. Now they're changing their offensive forwards. Bondarenko fires. It's a miss hit. Down low for Shankar, trying to return the feed back for the Russian forward. In tight for Weber. A self-pass off the wall down low. See what Dan Weber can do going to work. Sets up Jansen, and that's blocked by Colgan. Stone fires from distance, and that one hit Jansen as well. Bondarenko across, over to Welsh, and this one's going to come out ahead of the line for icing. Right back into the offensive side. Bondarenko looking for Sirota in front through the blue paint and out. Jansen's one-timing feed from the yellow paint will come back over the line and back into the neutral zone. Binghamton touches up quickly. Jansen, Bondarenko playing a game of catch. Back across looking for Sirota on the post. Just hops over his stick. Black Bears are feeling themselves right now, but the IceCats try to counter back the other way. Hamilton, fresh off a line change, towards the net. That hit the post. Yates back the other way with Jansen. Yates will fire. He hits the crossbar. In action. Robinson with Elijah Wilson. Here fire. Blocker save made by Tomei. He tried to reach out and freeze it. Puck still available, and Yates settles things down. Out into the neutral zone it goes. Hamilton and PD retain possession. A giveaway, knocked down by Kirkby. He's got Stubbs with him. Kirkby across looking for Stubbs. It's blocked on the way through. Zajac in a board battle. It's tied up at the wall by Welsh. And now back behind for the captain. They're going to send it all the way up top for the latest goal scorer in Ramakers. Big collision down low. Legoff able to pull it away from Ramakers. And Welsh flipping his hips, trying to give it right back to Legoff. Penalty sequence coming up when Binghamton touches it, and PD is going to the power play. What a sequence right there on both ends of the ice. Teams trading chances, but Scott Ramakers grabs his second of the finals on the man advantage. We're back with you folks right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities fans, the Intel Kiss Cam going on right now. Black Bears have opened it up in this period, but Cole, a 4-minute penalty to CJ Stubbs.
Oof, that is a costly amount of time for CJ, so Black Bears need to get this one. If they can get it over the finish line here, full 4 minutes, it could be a huge momentum killer for the IceCats.
4-minute double minor for CJ Stubbs sitting in the penalty box. And the Black Bears, though, were able to win control off the face-off, get it clear. And they get 4 for spearing. So I think this is behind the play, so that replay is not going to really show us anything. As we're waiting for 23. We'll see if we have that on a different angle. We might not, and it was pretty far back. But PD is on the power play. Unfortunately for the IceCats, they've been 11% in the postseason. Given their lineup today, it's not going to help them, but they're going to try to claw their way back into this fight. Robinson holding for a shot, directed wide by Tomei, then reaches behind him trying to grab it. Weber is able to deposit that one off the end wall, back all the way down to Colgan. Quick line change, though, for the Black Bears. They race back up ice as Houston Wilson will flip it into the corner. Romiker settles it and gets it past Legoff. Sorota's charging in, not able to steal the puck away from him. Kirkby knocks it away from his opposite number. Takes up more time, seals Legoff on the wall, tries to go underneath the stick of Zajac, and he's able to come back across the line. Razulov carries back. PD will change the power play unit. Black Bears will do the same thing. Penalty will be called. Interference. As Frolov swiped a Black Bear trying to make a line change at the end of it. And Frolov heads back to the penalty box. We will head to a timeout. We go to 4-on-4. When we come back, we're back with you right after this. Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Final.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Vadim Frolov guilty of interference before we went to a TV timeout. We will go to 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. And then if no other penalties occur, PD will still be on the power play for 37 seconds, Cole.
Correct, and really not the turn of events you want for the IceCats with the hill being so high to climb. You had a long power play to try to do some damage, and all of a sudden, it's gone by the wayside.
So we're even in terms on the ice. A player off each side. Robinson and Welsh cross over the line offside, so they'll have to reset and do it again. Face off one back by the IceCats now, and Cole, I was getting ready to call their 4-minute power play a must-score sequence. And now that it's 4-on-4, do you think it's still a must-score sequence for the IceCats?
I think the rest of the game is a must-score sequence for the IceCats. Is, still with a period of play, but you're down by 3 to a pretty good defensive team and the goaltender of the year. So scary times for the PD IceCats.
Ramikers will come up ice. He's got his second goal of the series this period. He's sealed away by Miguel Diaz. Leg off on the intercept. This is where he can be dangerous with speed through the middle to Zajac. On his forehand now, backhand. Just forked wide. Tomei to the rebound, and he's got it.
Well, what else would you expect from Dominic Tomei than another show-stopping save right here against the IceCats?
Offensive zone draw coming up for PD. Houston Wilson able to win it back over to Hamilton. One snapper is absorbed by Tomei, and he'll freeze it, flipping the face-off to the near side of the broadcast.
I will say Tomei has looked calm, cool, and collected this entire game, and no more so than these last few sequences.
Still have a minute of 4-on-4 time to go, and then it'll be an abbreviated 37-second power play for PD. The first half of the double minor is already evaporated. Swain trying to pick it up, goes through the legs of Hamilton. Can he catch up to it in time? Looks like he cannot. As Elijah Wilson spins it back around for the defense. PD now coming up the ice. It's a home run pass intended for Houston, and that time Tomei got caught on the side of the net, couldn't get a play on it with his stick, and stretched ahead for Yates, who just had to look behind him for a little bit too long and able to make that a scoring threat. Stone pressured, leg off goes around the net, chasing the defense, as Weber trying to settle down a puck going end over end. 10 seconds left to go at 4-on-4. Man coming out of the box will be Froloff for PD. They say no icing, and Froloff is up at the door, ready to come. Miguel Diaz now over the blue line. Rejoining the play, Froloff was calling for it. They couldn't find him. Here's Sirota. This is shorthanded. Had one last night, couldn't do it that time right there. 23 seconds left to go. Robinson, final stretch on the power play. Froloff offside, toeing the line. Not enough.
Not enough indeed, and the power play struggles continue to plague the PD IceCats as they're just unable to get anything cooking here. With 4 minutes, they give up 2 minutes of it to an interference call, and now they're 18 seconds away from putting up another offer.
Don't forget, after 20 minutes of play, we'll have the Excite Motorsports intermission report. This period, we're having an interview with the commissioner of the league, Don Kernan, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard on the NHL-wise, and then also we'll take a look at the NBT Bank stats through 2 periods of play. A lot of Black Bears stats, as Bondarenko, though, is offside following the touch-up, so this will be a neutral zone draw.
Bondarenko still trying to get an explanation there. I don't think he thought he was offside, but what matters is the guy with the stripes in.
Face-off pushed back by PD. Stubbs standing at the door and is ready to return. We're back to 5-on-5. Cox and Gullo touch up. They're onside. So is Stefan on the other blue line now as he tries to play it down low on the backhand. Unfortunately for him, Sargent was in the right spot. This goes down the ice, and it's icing against PD.
About 105 seconds to go here in this frame. It's been all Black Bears. Looking to add one more would be the crushing blow.
Another broken stick. That time it's Kirkby. Welch, though, gets around one man, tries to go upstairs with a power move. Off the glass. back down low. Gullo, Cox, and Welsh applying some pressure for the forwards for PD. Now Elijah Wilson comes out. Kirkby is able to send this one down. This is going to be a penalty sequence. And this is going to be against the Black Bears. They're waiting for Colgan to leave the net.
I don't think he has an idea.
I don't think so either.
There he
PD
goes.
coming up over the line, then Colgan breaks towards the net. Tomei settles it down just as Colgan was getting to the bench. And IceCats headed back to the power play as interference is the call this time against the Black Bears.
This is what we call a must score in the hockey business. It's going to carry over if you can in the first minute and 4, and Cam Cervoni can't believe it as he takes a seat. This is a must score.
So we'll see if we have a Heinz Energy replay on it. It is interference against Cam Cervoni at 18:56 of the frame. Face off, controlled by PD, and as Cole said, a must-score situation for the IceCats. Starts with the Black Bears clear. So 2 for interference, Cam Cervoni. Back in the lineup tonight, filling in for the sick Austin DeRazio. Leg off, gets it back from Zajic. He tries to dance around the Black Bears defense, doing a good job so far. Going to the outside, eventually gives it up for Radulov up top. Leg off across, looking for Elijah Wilson, knocked out of midair by Bondarenko, and here throw that one down to Colgan. 20 seconds left to go. Black Bears get one more line change to try to finish out this great period. Wilson spun up at the top of the blue line, as now leg off, trying to put it back down low. 8 seconds left to go, sends it up top. Radulov fires. Anderson gets out of the way to make sure he doesn't deflect off him. Wilson across the line, and it'll come out into the neutral zone, and that is the end of the second period. Cam Cervoni will have 56 seconds left to serve when we start period number 3, as the Black Bears carry a 3-goal lead into the third period. We are going to take a timeout, come back, and it's FPHL Commissioner Don Kernan joining us on the microphone for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report to kick things off in period number 2, at least for the intermission. We're back with you folks right after this. We're getting set up for a great interview. Stick around.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. So grateful to be joined by FPHL Commissioner Don Kernan up in the broadcast booth tonight. Commissioner Kernan, another great year of FPHL hockey. It's got to be great seeing that you have a team like the PD IceCats, who were the last seed in the Continental, make it all the way to the finals in just their first year of existing.
Yeah, it's quite amazing that it's with the situation, the way things worked out with that division. It was, they were the last team basically to get into the playoffs, and the fact that they were doing a run like they did, it's just amazing. It's But there was some good teams in that division, so they had a really tough schedule. I think that was, so they were, even though their win-loss record, was just barely over 500, they still played, all the tough teams night in and night out.
And they've also done a really good job of coming back when they've been behind in games. They have a little bit of a flair for dramatic situations, especially in the Continental Division Finals against Columbus River Dragons as well. So they're definitely a team that is not going to give up until the final horn. I want to shift gears a little bit, talking about the league as a whole. Wrapping up this season, there have been some announcements about some new teams coming into the fold next year. But what would you say the review of the entire season from a league standpoint has been?
Oh, it's been excellent. We went over 1 million fans. Primarily when we started this league 17 years ago, it was pretty much a New York State league, and then it expanded, a little bit, then a little bit, all the way down to, the Gulf of Mexico. So, one of the things that I like to see is more players having an opportunity to play. We have a team planned for Minnesota. We have almost no Minnesota players in the league right now. Obviously, Minnesota has a ton of players. We have almost no West Coast players in the league. So we're thinking that we can expand the player pool, give some other players a chance to play in the league, and just make the league better.
Do you think that's the #1 reason for some West Coast expansion, is try to get into some untapped player pool markets that maybe haven't really been exposed in single-A hockey yet?
Well, that's part of it, and the other part of it is when we look at the most successful teams that we had in our league, they had 2 or 3 or 4 teams that basically fit the bill exactly, where they've lost their East Coast team or their AHL team, and it's been several years, and they're clamoring for another team. And we had that same situation. I went to PD 14 years ago. And
okay, with the Pride.
When they left, a couple years, I went down there, and there was no interest. But 14 years ago, when we had nobody down south, we went down there. We obviously didn't dream that it would work out like this, but it did fit that situation where they had a successful minor league run, and then they lost it. And that's a lot of our teams basically have that same scenario.
What's it like for you and the other league officers gaining more traction with some nationwide publicity now? People are taking more notice of what the FPHL has done realistically in the last couple of years. I know we've had the privilege of talking the past couple of seasons during the Commissioner's Cup final, but what would you say the biggest difference is now than 5 years ago before Binghamton came into the fold?
It's a great question. It probably doubled over the last 5 years. Over the last 5 days, it doubled again with the West Coast. The situation out there was, I never dreamed it was going to be that well received, and it's amazing to me, how much they really want. They haven't had hockey in several years in these cities, and they really want it. They're a little bit bigger buildings, a little bit bigger than this building, but I believe that they're going to work out very well. Unfortunately, for the first year, they're going to have to cover the traveling cost for the teams, that want to go out there in the East to play. So, they'll be willing to do that, and that's not a problem. So I think the second year or third year, we should be able to have 6 or 8 teams in the West, and then they could pretty much be in their own pod.
All right, and my last question for you here before we let you go. What do you see in the next 5 years down the road for the FPHL? Is there a physical goal that you guys are trying to attain to, a visual one that you're trying to surpass? 5 years from now in 2031, what do you want to be said about the FPHL?
Well, hopefully I'm still here because I'm getting pretty old. But it's a situation where I like the opportunity for players and communities that lost their teams. The first coach that was here was Rod Davison when he started the team in Binghamton.
Yes, sir.
And we had a discussion. I had a discussion with him, and I said, we've lost a lot of teams. He had won the Central Hockey League title in 1999. So I said, there's a lot of teams that were lost. I said, probably 40 teams. Then he interrupted me and he said 52, and he started naming them. So there is over 50 teams since he won the title in 1999 that basically lost their hockey. There's still 15 to 20 left that are looking for a place to play and looking for something. Some of it's been filled with juniors, some of it's been filled with other things. So, but the end result is most of the players in the league probably will be playing somewhere else or not playing. So, we have a lot of players that are given a chance to play. From my perspective, if we can give another 20, 60, 80 more guys a chance to play, then that's good for us, and it grows the game, and a lot of there's a lot more hockey players now than there was 10 or 20 years ago. So it gives players a chance to move on and play, and this is a great atmosphere, great town, great situation. The players love it, and they wouldn't have had that opportunity, if we weren't around.
Well, absolutely. So with more teams comes more opportunity for the game that we all love, talking about ice hockey. That is the voice of FPHL Commissioner Don Kernan. We'll take a timeout, step aside right here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're back with you right after these messages right here live on YouTube.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Cole, update on the out-of-town scoreboard. Hurricanes and Flyers are tied at 2 going to overtime. That's the only game in the FPHL, or excuse me, going on in the NHL tonight so far. 9 o'clock Eastern, which means 9:08 if you know television and hockey. Colorado and Minnesota will drop the puck. Well, I'm glad we were able to talk with Commissioner Kernan. Really got to take a look inside his mind about the westward expansion of the FPHL. And the way he explained it, it's an untapped market for some teams that used to have minor professional teams years ago, and they're looking for the opportunity for new players to come out from, you know, the West Coast, get more players from Minnesota, as just getting set for the next wave of rookies, I guess, coming into the fold.
Oh, and can those kids from Minnesota play hockey? They don't call it the state of hockey for nothing. And then you have the California players. We've seen a few guys come out of there and, you know, just expand the league as a whole and see what we can get and what team of the crop talent we can pick from.
Your headset feels weird, doesn't it, right now? Is that right? Oh, it's fine? Okay, all right. I think that fixed it. All right, we got the Bear Bright Electric Brightest Moments getting ready to come up on the video board. Cole, for the second straight night, the Black Bears score at least 4 goals in the second period. In the last 2 games, they've outscored PD 9-0 in the second frame.
Yeah, and they're trying to ride 2 great second periods to put it away and raise another cup.
So enjoy the highlights from period number 2. Next time you hear Cole and I's voices, we're getting set for the third period. Well, Cole, I don't know if you saw that last sign, but the clock might be running out for PD tonight. They're down by 3. And with a depleted roster, it is a monumentous uphill battle for the IceCats.
Cardiac Cats got their nickname for a reason, so they'll have to prove it one more time, at least.
And the guy who gave it to him, Houston Wilson, still out there on the ice. IceCats start the period on the power play. It's a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. As this one gets spun around the wall, Stone chops at it, and Kirkby whacks it out of the zone, and it'll come all the way back behind Colgan. PD started the scoring tonight with a shorthanded goal at 18:47 of the first period. The IceCats have been the Cinderella story of the FPHL this year. Just a few games over 500, but with a challenging strength of schedule, they were able to make their way into the playoffs, clinching a spot in the second to last weekend of the regular season. What do the IceCats have left in the tank? We'll find out as Wilson's shot is knocked away by Tomei. Cervoni flies out of the bench, or flies to the bench out of the penalty box rather. Shots are 18 for PD, 23 for the Black Bears. We're back to 5-on-5. Hamilton with Gullo, a left wing drive, leaving it back for Wilson. Got handcuffed as the pass was a little bit behind him. This one's pawed out, away from pressure, but not out of the zone. Hamilton stripped of the puck by Jansen, and Bondarenko works the two-man game, putting it all the way down the ice. Miguel Diaz, the captain of the IceCats, trying to lead the charge. Give it up for Wilson through the middle, off a skate. No icing. Anderson chasing after it in the corner. Jansen's self-pass, nullified by Wilson. Back down low for Anderson. Bondarenko flips his hips, chops it out on the forehand, and this one is going to roll all the way into the crease for Colgan to direct. Cox touches this puck up ahead, no icing against PD. Cervoni back out there for his first shift after serving a minor for interference. As the puck jumps up top to the blue line, Popoff fires off the glove of Tomei. Keeps in play, Swain chasing after it, trying to get around Juggernaut. And this one's gonna be knocked out towards the red line. Stolen away by Sargis. He's been red hot in the finals. He's calling for it. Swain couldn't get it across to him. Teams collide, and it's sent back up top at the point. Stone fires, and with no net front presence, Colgan easily tracks that one and freezes play.
Well, the Black Bears do a good job of killing off that power play, and then they get to go and throw a couple chances. Sargis almost out and away, looking for his second one in this game as well.
A message from Stop DWI New York.
They skate in now to the circle. Kirkby set to take the draw against Zajac.
Zajac going to be asked to leave. Legoff will come in. And Legoff got control of the face-off for a split second. Ends up behind behind Colgan's net. As now this one spun back around the wall. Zajac able to float it back out to the far side. Elijah Wilson tries to get around Stone, no quarter given. Weaver trying to get his forehand free, peels back in his own side, and now the Black Bears are able to come upstream. Touch pass ahead in stride for Kirkby, looking for the dagger, denied by Colgan.
Well, that would have been deja vu from last year when Kirkby put the dagger in the back of the net against the Thunderbirds.
Welsh calls his own number, will go across the first two lines, lost control on the third, and this is offside against PD.
IceCats just can't get anything started. Anytime they do, it just gets ended quicker than it began.
You can make a reservation or walk in and enjoy the vibrant flavors and traditional dishes. Catering is also available. Check them out at 1101 Bunny Hill Road in Vestal.
Neutral zone draw in front of the Black Bears bench. Gullo and Sirota will do battle. You know what matchup we haven't seen a ton of tonight? Zajac against Sirota in the face-off dot. We saw that a ton in games 1 through 3, Cole.
And Sirota was victorious most of the time, so maybe a set plan to keep those two away from each other from Coach Gary Graham.
Face-off pushed into the corner. Anderson trying to locate it in his skates. Romakers will come in to help him out. Bondarenko floats it out in stride for Sirota, who's with Jansen. 2-on-1. Jansen shaving up ice, but lost his edge trying to maintain control. Welsh flips it to the opposite corner with our game ops friends. And it's peeled away by Romakers. Up ahead for Steffen, not able to get it deep. Ricochets back to the Black Bears blue line. Robinson's onside. He's lost his stick for a split second, goes back to pick it up. As a big hit delivered by Sargis on pop-off as he was hammering that puck around the wall. Steffen just softly glides that one out for Sargis, able to get a piece of it to nullify icing. As Colgan elects to keep the puck in play, Wilson all the way up at the blue line, only able to get a touch of it. As Lathan will go off the glass pass Juggernaut, and a penalty is going to be called. High sticking against the Black Bears. And Binghamton back to the PK.
Take another look at this one here. This looks like it's going to go on Shankar. Not much of an argument from number 9.
4:51 time of the penalty. First penalty of period number 3. It's high sticking against Shankar. It was really great to see the Shankar family again here today. Wanted to say thank you for the nice gifts Cole and I received. The Prescott, Ontario notebooks and stylus pen.
And some Canadian candy. I went through it with Mrs. Shankar, and very interesting. You know how different their Smarties are than ours?
I did not. Offside are the IceCats as they try to enter the zone. You know what? Maybe save that thought. We're taking time out. PD is on the power play, but 5 minutes are gone in period number 3. We are back with you in game 4 right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Looks like the adults are joining in on the fun for the Tarps off tonight. I wonder if we can go back and pinpoint when that became a thing.
I can. Andrew Logar.
All right.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
That's 2 shout-outs for Logs this broadcast.
You know what? Let's make it 3. Logar led the team in power play goals the first year the Black Bears won the Cup.
Oh, he was great in that bumper position.
As Stubbs now will send it down the ice. And Colgan has to just set it up and direct traffic over for Houston Wilson. Black Bears are on a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the 5th time tonight. Stretch pass, offside. Bondarenko had his skates in the zone before he had control of the puck. And this is coming all the way back into the Binghamton end because the pass originated from the D zone.
Yep. And for Yvonne, not much you can do complain-wise there. It was offside.
Elijah Wilson fires, ricochets off of a player's skate. Sent back up top for the IceCats, who are looking to claw into this one. Razulov fires from the same spot that he scored last night, but Tomei is able to make the save.
Yeah, no deflection on the way there, so Tomei saw it the whole way, able to hang on.
Face off, a tie up between the two centers, but a nice play by Bondarenko, able to get it over to Stefan, who sends it off the wall and all the way back down with less than a minute to go in the Shankar minor for high sticking. So now the Black Bears are able to get another clear. And some frustration setting in for the IceCats as they make their way off, and the second unit comes out. Stone stands his man up. He's trying to get the puck out on the backhand, pulled down by Frolov, and here wrap it around the wall to the near side. Razulov does a good job of keeping it in, but Legov not able to control it the first time. Keeps the play alive. Miguel Diaz towards the net, tipped on by Robinson. Don't know if Tomei made that save or if it was the defender who got in front. Now Legov forehand, middle, cut in half by Kirkby. A mad dash to the front of the net. Robinson boxed out by Stone. It's on the half wall. Shankar returns. He's out of the box. In stride. Here's Jacob, and denied by Colgan.
That would have lit this place on fire.
What a save by Brendan Colgan. Remember that one if the IceCats can call him back in this one. Touched on by Bondarenko. Colgan wants to play it once again. Shankar out of the box, almost lit this place on fire.
I just said that.
Correct, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were doubling down for emphasis.
Got another penalty going to be called here, as hooking is the indication. And Binghamton back to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill again.
Spent quite a lot of time on that today, but haven't been made pay by the IceCats yet.
Update on the out-of-town scoreboard, because we probably won't get to it post-game tonight. Hurricanes defeat the Flyers 3-2 in overtime, and they will win the series 4-0. And I believe the Hurricanes made NHL history, being the first team to ever go 8-0 to start a postseason run. Binghamton trying to keep their PK intact. This goes off the glass and out, as IceCats directing traffic. Hamilton almost gave it away to Stefan right in front to a very vacated net. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again for the Black Bears. They're 5 for 5 so far. Cox to the middle, stolen by Stubbs. And this one is just going to be floated back down to McGill Diaz. Elijah Wilson quarterbacking through the middle lane drive, leaving it for Frolov. Shaves up ice, sends it across. Razulov able to hold it inside the blue line. Will trade places with Legov up top. Her fire, that one goes wide. Don't know if Tomei saw that one. Zajac back over to the middle. Legov calling for it, gets past the first man, giving it back over to Zajac. Was not ready for the one-timing feed. Now he is, denied by Tomei, pushing off the right post, making the save on the left. Weber chops it past Legov, over the broken twig, and back out to neutral ice. Wilson waiting for Legov to get back on side. He is, forehands free, blocked by Stubbs. Held in, though, by the IceCats. Wilson fires, and Weber collects the rebound as it never got to Tomei. Cleared, but not out. Frolov down low, centering up for Elijah Wilson. His wrist shot goes wide on the glove side, on the goal line, and it's knocked into the net. Now, what happened?
I'm confused.
Did they blow the whistle? Was the puck already going in, or what is it helped in afterwards? PD celebrates as if they have a goal, and if they do, it's a power play strike at 9:11 of the third period. So play is under review. This is an official review, not a challenge, as the referees will step immediately into the penalty box, and they want to take a look at it.
Got a feeling this one's coming back the other way, that PD is going to get their second goal of the game. I think that puck was already making its way across on Sané. But we'll have to wait and see. I may be wrong. I didn't have the best view.
So Tamay reached out for it, and typically when a goalie reaches, that means they come off a post, a little bit of space. Buck was sitting on the goal line. There's no doubt about that. Was it going in, or did somebody have to touch it after they blew the whistle?
That's going to be the judgment.
Oh, can we go back to the fan with the dry erase board sign? That was pretty cool. I want to read that one.
Ah, they turned it
Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Put it up, put it back up.
No! Oh, goodness.
Oh, they took
Look at that kid.
Is that a second kid who just painted his body?
He's got 3 Commissioner's Cups on him. That's hysterical.
All right, well, that whiteboard sign said, oh, now it says Binghamton where fairy tales come to get crushed. Oh, okay. All right. Well, the previous one, Coach of the Year, Goaltender of the Year, and Forward of the Year. And then underneath it had Team of the Year as well. Black Bears are trying to be the first team in single A hockey history to win 3 titles in a row.
I believe the last team to do it in hockey was the Florida Everblades.
Last team in professional hockey, yes, at the ECHL level was the Florida Everblades. They did it in the early 2020s. Yeah, 21, 22, and 23.
Yeah. I thought it was 22, 23, 24.
It could be.
And then Trois Rivières 125.
I could be right. I could be right.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You know, the list for NHL teams to three-peat is actually a lot shorter than I thought.
I know one team that did it twice, technically.
All right, and what's that one?
The New York Islanders.
Yep. Toronto. Montreal have also done it as well.
If you think about it, the Islanders won 4 in a row, so the first 3 and the last 3.
Okay, well, Toronto's actually done it 3 and 3.
Well, you know.
So they're the team I would say to do it twice. No goal.
And that might be the nail.
So here's a look at it.
Oh, the net had come off is what they're saying? That's it right there, because Frolov had to knock it over the line.
If you're a PD fan, I understand your displeasure with that call, 1,000%. A rare time where Cole and I agree on the same thing.
There you go.
Thought it was going to be a goal. Oh, yes, there's the sign. Look at that. Coach of the Year, Goaltender of the Year, Forward of the Year. And it looks like they're on their way to being the Team of the Year as well.
Still 10 minutes and change to go, so can't count the chickens before they hatch, but it's definitely going to be a good crop of chickens this year, from what it looks like.
Fans really elevated their sign game in this series after they saw the amount of signs that the PD IceCats fans had down in the Florence Center. I will give them credit. The signs and the dry erase board signs have really stepped up here the last 2 days.
It also gets you some airtime, we've learned.
It does. Sorota's out of the box. Penalty time is up. And PD is officially 0 for 6 on the power play. And they probably have a big gripe on that last one, if I do say so myself. Romakers will gain the red line. Spun back around the wall for Bondarenko. He fans on a one-timing feed. Jansen's able to get it into the trapezoid after it ricocheted off a couple of players. Jurgenite spinning around the wall for Frolov, and it'll come back out to neutral ice. Chichu Lathan fires from the red line. Just made sure he got it so there would be no icing, and we are officially under 10 minutes here in the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Cervoni goes around his own cage to play the puck. In stride for Jansen, and Kirkby is just going to softly play that one out on the backhand to the neutral zone. Not a lot of space right now in the middle of the ice as both teams are clogging it up, ping-ponging it back and forth. Kind of like a tennis match. As McGill Diaz now takes a second, collects his thoughts, and starts the charge up ahead. Wilson and company over the line. A low drive will one-hop into the glove of Tomei, and that'll send us to our under 10 media timeout. 9:19 left to go here in the third period. A goal review goes the way of the Black Bears, and it is a 3-goal lead for Binghamton. We're back with you for Game 4 when we come back after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti here with you for what could be the final time. Wilson fires, and McGill Diaz tries to chase after this loose puck. Far side, spun around as Bedard gets a piece, and here fire and score. IceCats not done yet. Great play from the PD captain to get the puck out of the corner. And Bedard fires, gets it over the blocker of Tomei, and the IceCats cut the lead down to 2.
Well, it gives the IceCats a chance now to pull that goalie when the time comes if they don't get another one here, only down by 2. Black Bears just have a puck deflect oddly towards Tomei, and it's able to beat him up top. Here it is again. Bedard just throws one on net. We always say good things happen when you throw pucks at the net, and right there something good happened for Charlie Bedard.
10:53 time of the goal. Bedard gets an even strength marker. It is his first point of the postseason. Puts the IceCats to within striking reach. Now here they come. A huge bump up shift about to happen for PD. Leg off, sending it out in front, and Zajac deflects it into the glove of Tomei, who freezes.
Let's see if the Black Bears, what their plan is to tighten up on defense. They're going to go take a chance. Try to get that 5th goal.
Zajac lost the faceoff, pulled it back to Legoff, stings Tomei off the collarbone. Puck still available, and now it's a shooting gallery for PD. Radulov fires, blocked by Romakers, and this will hop over the stick of the defenseman. Colgan's out of his net to play it. Yates is charging in, and it's just spun around the wall on the backhand. Stretch pass for Legoff. Romakers beats him to the spot, and right onto the stick of Kirkby, who was behind the defense. He carries in towards the corner. Sent up top for Anderson. As PD is able to get the clear, Legoff still out there, trying to use his speed as a weapon. His pass goes past the blue line and forces a delayed offside against PD, so they have to retreat. IceCats have a little bit of spark in their step, Cole. Following that last goal, making life difficult for Binghamton, getting the puck out, and then throwing everything towards the net.
Something tells me we're going to see a lot of number 13, Alexander Legkov, in the final 7:50 of this one.
Crowd comes alive with a "Let's Go Black Bears" chant. Was a 3-goal game a minute ago, and now it's within 2. 7:35 remaining in the Mama Bear brand third period. Bondarenko put himself offside, touches back up, he's good. As Binghamton trying to go to work. Getting the puck in down low, that knuckles in towards the crease. Sirota draws the double team, will send it down low for Swain. Binghamton only with 4 shots on goal in this period. Sirota towards the net, and that hits the back calf of Sargis. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Gullo ahead to Cox. Her fire from distance easily steered away by Tomei. Black Bears try to get the high flip, goes behind the net, look out, and rides the wall back up top. McGill Diaz holds it in, tipped on, Tomei able to make the save, as Cox was able to get a piece of it in between the hashes.
Oh, this is the final push of the IceCats that needs to be weathered. Only 6:49 to go, and they're making a push for it because they know if they don't, there is no tomorrow.
Face off one back to Elijah Wilson. That'll float off of his stick, and Tomei will just catch it. Reset, do it again, and let Pete play a new song. That's all we did.
Give him some new tunes.
He could have kept playing the last one.
I got a line change.
Well, Binghamton allowed to choose. The matchup being the home team, getting changed last. Got a 4-man pileup in the circle. Yates is trying to poke it out of the zone. Anderson will go off the glass and out. As the top line for Coach Sherwood tonight is out there. Knocked ahead by Elijah Wilson and settled down by Dominic Tomei. Kirkby and Yates over the line. Again, Binghamton with only 3 shots on goal this period. Trying to generate some offense, as all the shots have been blocked realistically by the IceCats. McGill Diaz and Razloff quarterbacking, and guess who's out there, Cole? Alexander Legov. You called it. Probably going to see him double shifting the rest of the way.
Could be triple with the season on the line, and no Marcin Kevics.
They made a trade for him about halfway through the year. Got him from the from the Danbury Hat Tricks. It has proved big dividends for this PD team. A main reason why they're in this postseason run is Alexander Legov, the FPHL Rookie of the Year. Go ahead.
I was going to say, not a long stretch to say it was a franchise-altering trade.
In the first year of the franchise, absolutely. Froloff trying to get behind Stone. Post into the corner with our friends Chris Puzukulik, Connor McAnanama, and John Brown. Sent back up top to the blue line. Juggernaut fires. That's blocked by Sirota. He's down on a knee trying to get the puck out. He does enough to let Bondarenko come and do the dirty work for him. Now Sirota into the middle. Gets his hands free just wide on the glove side. Spun back around the wall. Sirota trying to hold the puck in. And we'll just throw it into the open corner. Binghamton electing not to pinch here. Under 5 minutes left to go here in game 3 of period 3 in game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup final. Up at the red line, Gullo trying to retrieve it, settling it down on the forehand. Cole, when does it get to be decision time for Coach Graham?
Well, these cardiac cats, as I shouldn't keep calling them that, but they have, they know how to score with an empty net, so it could be soon.
Kirkby Tries to brush off the first hit. The double team comes. Popoff throws it to the open corner. It's a skate race. Cox and Romikers will win it. We got a timeout. Catch your breath. Hit the restroom and buckle up. We got an exciting final 4 minutes and 13 seconds in Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Final. Binghamton can taste it, but PD doesn't want to give it up quite yet. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Cole, does this song bring back good memories?
It used to.
Oh, typically that means it's closing time. We're in the final stretch of Game 4 with 4:13 left to go on the clock. PD ends the Binghamton scoring run at 4, and it's a 2-goal game. Binghamton up by a pair. Off the face-off, Sargis had his stick lifted. He goes back to retrieve it as it's tied up into the corner. Popoff around the cage as a shield. Going out ahead, here come the IceCats. Cox ahead for Wilson, dumps it in deep, and PD goes for a line change. They've almost tied it up. Shots on goal. They got 26 to Binghamton's 27. The IceCats have been on a lot of offense this period. They have the latest goal in this one. Swain back over the line. Tries to sidestep the hit from Miguel Diaz. Bedard around the wall for Elijah Wilson. Pocket picked by Sirota. Puts it back down low below the goal line. Bondarenko's there to pick it up, trying to center on the backhand for the Rat. But instead, Elijah Wilson comes away with the steal. They can't get it out as Bondarenko puts it right in behind Colgan. Cole, you think the third line's got one more forechecking shift in them?
I sure hope so. I want one more for the road if this is the end of the line for the season.
Robinson floats it out into the neutral zone. Bondarenko ahead for Jansen. But Colgan comes out of his net and gets it around Jansen. But the Black Bears try to slap it right back in. Jansen's still offside. And now he heads to the bench for a new player in Stubbs. 2:45 left to go here in regulation time. Froloff through the center circle to the far side. That's Hamilton. Her Fire get the face-off they want. And Tomei will catch it and freeze.
I think it might be time for Mr. Colgan to get himself on the bench. And it looks like he's out by the hash marks.
PD goes for a line change. And they are going to pull Brendan Colgan.
This place is loud, and it's ready to celebrate.
It's time for everybody to get up on their feet. 6 on 5. Oh, I didn't know you were going to do it.
You said everyone, man.
Face-off one back by the Black Bears. The net is empty. Stone goes off the wall. This is nowhere close to the target, and it is icing against Binghamton.
Got to work on that wedge. But there'll be plenty of time for that if the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain scoreless.
I'm trying to do my part. Nobody's buying it.
I don't think you're the center of attention right now, Brooks.
That's fair. They're locked in. Miguel Diaz towards the net. It's blocked by Kirkby. Taking aim for the empty net. Lost his edge, but it does come back out into the neutral zone. Stubbs blocks the dump in by Wilson, and it'll come all the way back to Miguel Diaz. Binghamton looking for the dagger to complete some history. And now Legov comes over the line. Crowd chanting three-peat. They're 2 minutes away from it. The Black Bears have been the kings of single A hockey, and they are trying to cement themselves in pro hockey history. Miguel Diaz at the blue line gets it for Legoff to the middle. Frolov handcuffed. Black Bears sprawl for it. Weber floats it down the ice. Not going to have enough to make the net. Wilson retreats. Give away to Sirota. Black Bears are now onside, cutting in towards the middle. It's blocked. Backhander across, and Miguel Diaz steps in front of it. Sirota not able to get a lot on that one. 90 seconds left to go. PD goes for a line change. Now the crowd gets into it. They can sense it. What's happening in the building? Legoff across the line. Here they come from a low angle. Denied. Tomei keeps it out of the net. And we have a stoppage with 1:15 left to go.
You can taste it with 75 seconds left up on the big board. Almost across the finish line. Sirota had 2 great chances at the empty net, but 4 IceCats swarmed him, and with the extra man, you can afford to do that. And it looks like the IceCats are going to use their timeout here. Can't take it with you. They got 75 seconds to try to find 2 goals to keep their season alive. It's been a Cinderella story.
Timeout PD, 1:15 left to go. The cup has made it down to ice level. But Cole, the next 75 seconds could feel like an eternity.
And it could be demoralizing and crushing if that cup has to be returned. So make sure you're able to get this over the finish line, send this place into hysterics. And have one more time. Go for that three-peat, finish it off, and rule single A hockey.
All right, here we go. Crowd's into it, waving the towels. Face off, one back. Wilson fires, and that one just goes wide. That got through the traffic. Just missed the cage. Gullo's behind the net. Off the wall, up top for Wilson. Pass was a little bit too hot to handle. Bondarenko and Kirkby fight for it, and they're able to get it out to the red line with a minute left to go. Gullo dumps it back in. Anderson controls, spins around off the glass and down. It's a skate race. Miguel Diaz wins it, and it is icing against the Black Bears.
Comes to that point where you're just flicking it at that empty net, because you know any time ticking off is a one possession for you, and all it needs now is 47 more seconds. And Binghamton can celebrate again.
Zajac will take the face off against Kirkby, still 6-on-5. Face off one back to Stone, gets his forehand free. Glove down by Miguel Diaz, but forces PD to touch up into the neutral zone. 40 seconds remain, and the IceCats need a pair. They took game one, 5-2 in the Florence Center. And then the Black Bears got a wake-up call and responded with a 2-1 win in game number 2, an 8-1 win in game 3. 20 seconds left to go here in game 4. It's pinned up against the wall. Wilson's got it, sends it off the back glass. Binghamton able to get the clear. Clock will strike midnight for Cinderella, but signals the arrival of the Black Bears dynasty. It's a three-peat for the Binghamton Black Bears. Well, T-Pain said it best. All the Black Bears do is win. 5 years as a franchise, 3 Commissioner Cup titles, all led by head coach Brant Sherwood, who's in the middle of the mob as they celebrate down low at the goal line.
Well, it's just been 3 years of dominance and amazing for this Black Bear team. They do it again here on home ice, bring a 3rd cup to the 607 and light this place on fire one more time. A dynasty is born here in Binghamton. As both sides now going to line up for the handshakes. It was a fantastic series, probably one of the best we've seen in a long time. After the PD IceCats took game 1, the Black Bears responded with 3 in a row, and no one can fault their performance. Everybody showed up when needed. Numbers called. Chichu Lathan, take a bow coming in when needed. Cam Cervoni as well. And the party could start here in Binghamton.
The IceCats, champions of the Continental, the last team into the playoffs, and they fought to the bitter end. Given what happened to the roster, put forth the most valiant effort tonight. Outshoot Binghamton in the final period. Gave it all that the Black Bears could handle. Binghamton only had 3 shots on goal in the final frame. As you see the two sides share their respect for each other with post-game handshakes as we get set for the Commissioner, Don Kernan, presenting the Commissioner's Cup to Tyson Kirkby for a 3rd straight year.
Getting a bit repetitive, eh? Something that Tyson has gotten quite used to. But you just asked the question, was there ever a doubt? Nope.
You look on Facebook, there was a lot of people with doubt after game 1. But what do the Black Bears do best after they take a loss?
Punch back, respond.
And that's what they were able to do. Crowd rises to their feet as the handshakes start to conclude. Also, we have to figure out who's going to be the playoff MVP as well.
Yep.
Cole, it's been a pleasure having you up on the broadcast these last couple of years.
This is a painful goodbye, but a happy one at the same time. So just quickly, thanks to everyone, especially you, Brooks, and all the guys down in the video room. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. I love this city. I'll love it forever. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know what? Why don't you go ahead, head down there. I'll finish up.
All right.
All right. Cole's going to get a head start on the celebration downstairs. Officially, La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show, 581 Harry L. Drive in Johnson City, New York. Go ahead and make your plans to stay for opening night next year in October. We're going to keep the broadcast open. We're going to have live reaction from the coaches and the players tonight as well. You're going to give us a couple of minutes to get set up downstairs. We're going to keep the trophy celebration here. Don Kernan will present the Commissioner's Cup to Tyson Kirkby and also the playoff MVP trophy as well. So we're going to throw it down to ice level for a few minutes. We're going to grab the players and coaches here momentarily. We're back with you after this.
the Commissioner of the Federal Prospects Hockey League, Don Kernan.
First, I want to congratulate PD. PD had a magnificent run. They knocked out through the run. It's a first-year team, and to go as far as they did in the first year is fantastic. The other two teams, Port Huron had a great run. Congratulate them. And another first-year team, Topeka, had a tremendous run. This year's MVP is C.J. Stubbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Commissioner's Cup. Once again, here's the Commissioner of the Federal Prospects Hockey League, Don Kernan.
What can I say? 3 in a row. Coach of the Year. Goalie of the Year. It's unbelievable. It's so hard to win 2 in a row. Hard to win 3 in a row. So what we want to do is have your captain, Tyson Kirby, pick up the puck. championship parade and party at the arena, 6:30 p.m. Monday for autographs and our championship celebration.
Thank you.